I'm not a good YouTuber or social media influencer or whatever because I'm too invested in my view of everything. And people think it's anti-cop or pro homeless or whatever. It's not. I hate most of the homeless. I understand them, and I understand why they're like that because you can't treat people the way they get treated and not be anywhere else. I don't hate all cops. I'm sure they're not all cops are bad ones. It's just I haven't met any that aren't. But my secret weapon is and always has been my wife Tracy, who we fight like cats and dogs. But she is a soldier supreme, the toughest person, pound for pound, I've ever met. Uh, and it's not tough in the way of, oh, I'm going to beat you up or all this. Tough for someone that encounters catastrophe and endures onward. We were both staunch Democrats until we woke our asses up, and now we're fucking ultra conservative. I see conspiracies and evilness everywhere, and yet it's not unfounded. The fact of the matter is, there's all kinds of actual conspiracies that are horrible that are happening. People want to shut their eyes, put their head in the sand. It's not the case. They are happening. And if you hide from it, it's going to happen anyway. You're just going to turn around and be in full swing. But when it comes to speaking out or it, standing up for your principles, that is the chick. Thank you. And she is just a tough, dedicated survivor who's been right. And I bring a lot of collateral damage. Fortunately, we happen to share most of the same views. She's kinder than I am, but she's not weaker than me. So that's a weird thing right there. Because I always kindness is weakness. It's not. In fact, she adores more because she is kind. Um, it has taught me a great deal about how to love and how to be kind. But when it comes to sticking up for her convictions, we've both lost immense amounts. People, things, places, pets, loves. I'm barely able to hang on through all the mental damage that it causes because I go through grief and shame and guilt. She does too, and she actually, I think, bears some of mine, thinks it's hers. It's not. But when it comes to sticking up or speaking out for actual principle, of which when we do, it's almost undeniable that that's the right thing. The right thing. What is the right thing to do? I mean, aren't most people afflicted with that? What do I do right here, right now? I need the right thing to do. Uh, she is a juggernaut of toughness. The other side in recent years has afflicted her with blindness. They've blinded her, they've given her breast cancer, gut problems that are just horrific. They have turned her family against her, all her friends. All the same's happened to me, but I mean, I knew that was coming. She don't, I don't think, did realize that was the price. Yet still in the face of daunting measures, she still does what she thinks is the right thing to do. And almost invariably it is. She has an innate sense of who's a piece of shit and who ain't. I tend to listen to that a lot. And I call her the strongest person in the world because she fights that good fight. She's only half the size I am, pound for pound, and twice as tough. She will fight after death. So if anybody thinks they're winning, they are fucking deluded because you want to fucking stick up for what you believe in. If it's not the same thing, if it's not the right thing, she will fucking beat you to death with her fucking relentlessness. She don't fight. She's not a tough person that way, although she hangs on, but she will never fucking give. She will spit in your eye until the day she dies. She would you could torture her Braveheart style and she'll yell freedom at the end. Make no mistake, you will never break that woman. The people, the cops, all this, you are never gonna break her spirit. And for that, I fucking adore her. Because when I need inspiration for my convictions, I just look at her and I say something that pisses her off. She goes off, and that's how I want to be. Dylan Thomas, fight against the dying of the light. Fuck you, death.